Yo, what's going on, y'all? Thank you for tuning into my video today. Welcome to my channel, The Stone Mandalorian. I'm The Stone Mando, or you can call me Cody, whichever, it don't matter to me. I hope you're all doing well, having a good day or night whenever you're watching this. And today, I'm doing an unboxing from Big Bad Toy Store. I got like 7 figures in here. I've been kind of building this pile of loot over at Big Bad. If you don't know what that is, I'll go into it in another video. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and just say it just now. If you don't know what the pile of loot is, it's basically when you put in a pre-order or you buy a figure, you can pay for it. Well, I'll explain the pre-orders first. You pre-order it, and then it gives you the shipping notice that it's coming in, arrival pre-order notice, and then it'll come in, and then they'll charge you for it. And then you can either select the option for them to ship it when it gets to the warehouse, or you can get it added to your pile of loot. And what that is basically you pay for the figure. Well, when you pre-order, you don't pay, but after it arrives, right when it hits the warehouse, that's when they put your payment through. But going off of that, the pile of loot is basically a system that they worked out where you can keep a figure that you paid for in your personal bin, your own pile of loot or pile of booty, as a pirate would say, for up to 90 days. So what you can do is, because they do a $4 flat rate shipping, you can pre-order a bunch of these figures or buy a couple of figures and have like 5 or 6 or however many figures you want and get it all shipped at one time. So you only pay $4 flat rate for all those figures instead of like getting like 2 or 3 figures here, paying $4 shipping, then you wanted 2 other figures which you forgot to add to the order, then you got to pay a whole nother $4 for shipping for that figure. Whereas if you combined them and got all 5 figures and it just went all to your pile of loot, it would stay up into your pile of loot for 90 days. Once the 90 days runs out, they automatically ship it. But with that being said, there's a lot of other people that have explained it better, and I didn't really expect to go into explaining it in this video, but there it is. But let's unbox. Let's check out some toys, man. I've been looking forward to a lot of the figures that are in here. Some of these were pre-ordered, and then some of them were just ones that I kind of piled on because I've been looking at them for a while. Always be careful, don't show your address, boys and girls. Got it nice and packed, very typical of Big Bad here. Never had any bad experiences with Big Bad Toy Store ever, man. Put it to the side right here. All right, so starting off here, I got Admiral Ackbar, Return of the Jedi. Got him for like 14 or 15 bucks. Nice mirror art. And I like the Galaxy packaging version, just because it's the cardback version has the kind of like brighter colors, the orange, like really orange, bright orange skin, the bright yellow eyes, which is cool. It's a nod to the old Kenner Admiral Ackbar figure, but I just like how this looks more real. The skin, this is just more movie accurate. So I had to pay that. I'm always down for more aliens on my shelf, and especially OT aliens. Just give them to me. I'm a sucker for it, dude. But looks really good in the box, and I am very excited to get him out. Yeah, I just like the wash on the skin, the texture, and the face sculpt, man. It looks really good. Even a little bit of paint there on the accessory, on the weapons is nice. Yeah, it's really nice. So Admiral Ackbar, I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to reach in and pull out. All right. This is my first time looking at the new boxing, and got May the Assassin here from the Acolyte. I know a lot of people didn't dig the Acolyte, and there was definitely some things I didn't like, but there was a lot of things that I did like. But man, I had to pick up these figures. There's just a lot of nice sculpting on this figure. The soft goods look pretty good, and the accessories, the throwing knives. I just thought it was a really cool figure, to be honest. This is my first time looking at this packaging, and the Galaxy packaging was cool with the slant. The idea of it is cool, but this just feels like more high quality. The cardboard feels like more, what's a word? Like, it feels more premium, like higher quality, if that makes sense. But she looks pretty dope. Like I said, soft goods, all the accessories and stuff. Goes with her mask. Looks like the hood sits pretty good on her. Side art right here. But yeah, I like this new boxing, man. It looks pretty good. I like this a lot. First impressions, really nice, man. Yeah, there's a lot of nice sculpting on this figure. Which, granted, I know it's Disney product, so I'm sure they have a higher budget dedicated towards new media uh, figures and stuff like that. But pretty cool, man. Let's see. I'm just reaching in here and grabbing. Ah, all right, cool, man. Okay, here we got Master Soul, man, and this was the guy. This is as soon as I seen his character, that's kind of what suckered me into Acolyte, man. Uh, he just and before I actually really, in my opinion, I really thought he reminded me a lot of Qui-Gon Jinn, just very understanding, compassionate, kind of against the not against the grain, but against the grain. But in little come to find out, I read in an interview or in an article that in an interview, he learned the guy who played in Squid Games. The guy who plays Master Soul, he played in Squid Games, but he supposedly he learned English in 3 months for this role. So that's super fucking impressive. Like very, very impressive. Just so badass. But when in an interview, I believe he was referencing Liam Neeson's portrayal of Qui-Gon Jinn, and I was like, dude, that's exactly. He hit me with that nostalgia, man, because he reminded me like the stoicness, but the also like passionate part. So I just really enjoyed his character. Looks just like the actor who plays Soul, the blue lightsaber, and once again the packaging looks really nice. There's some side art. Looks really nice. I like this boxing. That's some really nice side art, man. Both of these are honestly, but yeah, really cool packaging, man. I like the new packaging. Looks pretty good. So there's Master Soul. That's awesome, man. Again, comes with the robes. Pretty stoked about that. Pinless. Seems like the new Jedi mode. I'm here for it, man. Another one. Oh, this is the one. This is the one that I've been like anticipating. So many. Y'all probably already know what I'm going for if you ain't seen the back of the box. So many collectors' top 10 lists. Oh man, this is awesome. Sorry, I was getting mesmerized. Finally, the Super Battle Droid in the Black Series with the blast effect, single release on the old school Galaxy packaging, the slant box as well. Kind of that just shows you how long they were working on this figure. Man, that looks absolutely incredible. God, I'm so excited. I actually have two, but I don't know. I'm just reaching in here blind. I don't want to grab out something else right yet. But I did snag up two of these. Give you a little back of the box. Cool, dope side art. But man, that looks incredible. I am so excited. I'm gonna have two stand right, kind of flanking Dooku, and then I actually picked up a third one from GameStop because they had Hunter and Crosshair in stock. I'm going to cancel my pre-orders on Big Bad, but so I actually am going to have three of these guys. I got one on the way, but dude, the blast effect, the blue, and you know when I first seen this coming out in hand, and even on the promo pics when they revealed the figure, the blue looked a lot more prominent and it looked a little bit too bright. In hand, it is not that bad. It actually kind of looks a lot more blue on camera too, but it is not as blue as it seems on camera as it is in person. Sorry, I had a hiccup or burp or something. But yeah, man, incredible looking sculpting. I am really excited. I'm gonna do a review on all these figures, of course, even the older ones like Ackbar. But um, man, I haven't reviewed them on my channel, so why not, right? There's new collectors joining the hobby every day. Why not? And it's just fun. I just enjoy it. But yeah, man, that looks really awesome. I skipped out on the 2-pack with 3PO with the B1. The 3PO head on the B1 just because I'm cool with seeing specific stuff, but I just kind of wanted the plain off the assembly line battle droid. But not to say that the weathering one on the Geonosis 2-pack one isn't cool, but man, I am so stoked. That's awesome. That's so awesome. I love that. Oh, this pile. There's like $200 worth of figures in here, man. I would never be able to drop $200 at one time to get all these figures. That's what's cool about the pile of loot system is you can like let it sit there and then get it all shipped at once, and it's a little like fucking Christmas morning, man. Pulling out another one here. Oh, here we go. That was a good time. I just put out my second one. Got two of these bad boys. Gonna be Flake and Dooku. Then I'll get the third one from GameStop and I'll put it wherever else, kind of like in the midst of everything. Let me not look. Oh man, yep. This figure right here. I was actually really anticipating the most, besides Soul, just because I was already interested in the character from the trailer and everything, and I knew that when they did a figure, it was going to be like some nice paint apps. Here is Padawan Jackie Lone. I just call her Jackie. But she's played. I forget what her name is, but she played X-23 in Logan, and I really enjoyed her character. I thought she was badass. The very typical by the book Padawan learner, but just I forget what her species is called. I'm blanking on it right now. I might throw it up right here or something like that. But I'm always down for an alien species Jedi, just an alien female species Jedi. Is that sometimes in Star Wars it can feel like a little bit of a sausage fest on your shelf. So I'm always down for more females on the shelf, man. But got a soft goods robe here. High Republic colored robes with that kind of yellow. Again, new Jedi body, new sculpt head to toe. Face sculpt looks very nice. New packaging. And like I said earlier, it's just got like a very premium, high quality feeling with this cardboard. Really nice art right here. Very vibrant green lightsaber. Looking forward to. I don't know if I'm going to do all the Acolyte figure reviews separate or if I'm going to do them all together. I'm not sure. I'm still waiting on Indara, and I actually did pass on Yord. I just wasn't really into that character. He just seemed kind of like very bland boring and not a whole lot of. I know he kind of died on like the fifth episode. Acolyte's been out for a minute. Spoilers. It is what it is now, man. My bad, but it's been out. It's been done for like over a month now, so it is what it is. That's on you if you haven't finished it yet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this is my last figure, so I know what it is. So I'm just gonna look in here. Of course, got a cool Big Bad Toy sticker. I already got one on my laptop, but I'll find somewhere cool to put that. And here I got the comic. I just finished reading the comic about, I want to say about 3 months ago. I had seen when they were first talking about the comic coming out, and I was like, oh, dude, that sounds crazy. Let me just, Last Ronin, man. I got the neck of Last Ronin. And before I open it up, I had read the comic, and I had been wanting to read it. I remember when they were first talking about it coming. Kevin Eastman coming back, or not coming back, but before I get sidetracked, anyways. I had read about the comic coming, and I was like, one of the turtles, is the sole survivor. Sole survivor. Master Splinter is gone. All his brothers are dead. There's one lone turtle, and you didn't know who it was. Spoiler: it's Michelangelo. But man, reading that comic, real quick, I don't want to take this video down and make it all mushy and sad and depressing, but I actually started this August, like August 10th or late August. So I will be collecting for 2 years. Been a Star Wars fan and TMNT. I grew up a kid. I love this stuff my whole life. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't start collecting until about 2 years ago. I actually lost my brother in a hit and run, and my mom was very severely injured. She still suffers to this day, but my brother passed away, unfortunately. So I was in a very dark, deep depression, and still fighting every day. Obviously, everybody goes through traumas, and we all find ways and passions to work through them. But I lost my brother. My family, my wife, we all lost my brother. We were all very close. We were like this growing up and all in our adulthood. Used to smoke a lot of weed together and go to the gym, and just Star Wars was our thing. Star Wars was what we grew up loving, and it was just me and my brother Steve's thing. So 2 years ago, May 27th, 2022, I lost my brother, and around August, a buddy of mine had gotten me a Commander Cody. I actually have it down here somewhere. My very first Black Series figure ever was Commander Cody, the Archive Commander Cody. I said it in the beginning now. My name is Cody, so just very kind of. I used to fuck with my brother, and when Obi-Wan Kenobi on the Revenge of the Sith would be like, Commander Cody, I'd respond back like I was talking just stupid kid shit. You know, my brother would be like, bro, shut up, you're fucking stupid. Like, just stupid kid shit, right? But anyways, he got me a Commander Cody figure just because he knew that me and my brother loved Star Wars. Sorry, I didn't plan on going all into this. He knew that me and my brother loved Star Wars. Like, my whole brother's funeral was like Star Wars themed. Like, he pretty much had a whole Millennium Falcon like banner up in his casket when he was like the open casket and stuff. So it was very Star Wars themed when we laid him to rest and whatnot. But people knew that we were known for loving Star Wars. Everybody knew that we loved Star Wars because it's just been in our entire lives. So he got me that Commander Cody figure, and it started from there, man. And I was like, didn't never really thought about collecting toys. Obviously, I had toys growing up. I actually have a couple 3.75 Grievous Super Battle Droid Scout Trooper and I think it's like a Bly, a 327 Trooper or something like that. But these somewhere down here were actually me and my brothers when we were like 5, 6, 7, 8. Like they say 2004 on the bottom of the feet, like old. I might make a video on those one day. So I didn't mean to make this all depressing and shit. I really took a turn, but that is actually the reason I started collecting. It's not a great reason like most people are like, oh, I found the Boba Fett and Toys R Us. That's why when I started. Mine's a little bit darker, but I've tried to turn it into something positive and help more people, and it's actually helped me work through my depression a lot. I've even gone back and had people comment on my old reviews when I first started from like 9 months ago, and I just listened to myself and I'm like, damn, I sound like a pitiful piece of shit, dude. I was just I was very depressed, and this is really like, let me open this up. This has really helped me heal, and like talking with all you other collectors has really helped me out a lot because me and my brother, we were other than my wife Rain, my brother Steve was my best friend. We talked about Star Wars, TMNT, Marvel, everything. So kind of getting into this hobby and talking with all of you and some of you has really helped bring me some therapy and some relief. And yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to bring it dark and shit, but matter of fact, on that note, real quick, if any of you are out there watching this are like you've been feeling depressed or anxious and you've been having dark thoughts, don't you deserve to be here. And there is somebody here that loves you or cares about you that if you didn't show up somewhere the next day, I guarantee you, even if you think that nobody gives a fuck about you, somebody around you is going to be damn, I wonder where Tommy is today, or I wonder where Melissa is. Like, I wonder if they're okay. Like, you deserve to be here, and just try to find something that you enjoy doing and get around people and try to live life if you can, because life is cruel, but it's beautiful. Life is worth a bad today in hope of a better tomorrow. So, all right, back to toys. Let's quick get off this fucking depressed shit. Shut the fuck up, Cody. All right, last Ronin, baby. My first NECA figure. And beautiful artwork, beautiful box. Like I said, I read the comic and I just fell in love and lost my brother, so the comic kind of like spoke to me a little bit. Just because Michelangelo is the last brother. And kind of not what you expected because he's the funny, lighthearted one, but he's the one who took the darkest turn and had to go down the darkest path. But really beautiful box here. This is my first NECA figure, so I am super stoked. And he looks terrific, man. Lots of accessories, alternate hands, alternate head. Yeah, this is awesome, man. And I wanted the armored version first just because this is how he appears mostly throughout the comic book. But I do plan on getting the unarmored version. It looks badass. It's just like more of his shell showing, more turtle looking. But I had to get his more like ninja look, man. His ninja assassin look. And he's got his brother. He's got Leonardo's sword. He's got Donnie's staff, Raph's size. He's got his own. He's got a little bit of all of his brothers with him always. He's always carrying his brothers with him. But man, I am super stoked to have this, man. It looks awesome. I have seen some people reference the nightstick. The nightstick is a little bit long, if you can see here. Like, you can see where the handle runs along where the actual handle is. And this kind of comes out past. If you look on the art, it's a lot shorter. So the accessory, it would be about like right here if it was drawn like how it was. But this is actually from the comic book. So it's actually the accessory that is inaccurate. So I've seen some people like saw the end of that off to make it more accurate to the comic. So I may end up doing that. I'm not totally sure. But man, look at all these Figgies real quick. Look at all these Figgies. Hold on, let me get them all stacked up, dude. Look at them all stacked up, bruh. Yeah, buddy. Bruh. Yo, Bo. Look at all these figures right here, bruh. Look at that. Yo. One big big plus to Big Bad Toy Store's pile of loot, man. So yeah, shout out to Big Bad, dude. Fucking awesome, man. Because I would never be able to just drop $200 on figures like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm super happy with all of these. They all look great. Super stoked to finally have my first NECA figure. Definitely happy to finally get a chance to look at some new boxes. My wife has actually been in. She'll go to Target on her lunch breaks at work, and she'll go down the toy aisle and just show me what's on the shelf. So she actually showed me. I believe it was the Night Owl, the Mandalorian Night Owl, but I didn't see it in person. It was on FaceTime or whatever. But this is actually my first time holding and seeing the new packaging in hand, and man, they don't disappoint, man. I like it a lot. To be honest, I kind of like it more than the Galaxy packaging. Which, you know, it's funny. It's almost like it combines the Galaxy packaging, which I know it might be different once with other figures because the background might just be red because of the Acolyte color, but it's kind of like the red and black box and the Galaxy packaging. I just kind of noticed that. But super stoked to see the new packaging in hand finally. Stoked to finally have my first NECA figure. Also, OT Alien. Definitely finally happy to get Ackbar on the shelf. Another way to flesh out my OT Return of the Jedi area on my shelf. And definitely stoked for these guys, dude. These are probably what I was looking forward to most, to be honest with you. These are absolutely awesome. Got the blast effect, amazing sculpting. Looking forward to doing a review and checking out the articulation. And one more thing, y'all may have also noticed my collection looks a little bit different. My shelves look different. Me and my wife actually helped me move. My collection was like in the middle of like our dining room, and we were just kind of doing something different with the house now. And I now have like an actual man cave, like an entire room to myself. So my wife actually helped me move all my stuff in here. So that's why my collection, if you see my background, it looked a little bit different than what you're used to seeing. That's why. So definitely still a lot of work to do, but I do have like my helmets over here. Got to clean my closet up. Got my shelves right here. Got all that. Got some figures up. Got my Spidey canvases up, of course. Got Venom and Carnage back over there. But yeah, I was thinking about doing like a room tour, but I was just figured I'd do just a 1 year collection, or like 1 year of YouTube collection extravaganza or some shit. So I was kind of waiting until October from when I first started the channel to do. Because like I said in the video, this August will be this August, like middle August, late August, will be 2 years of me collecting. But October 10th was when I started my channel. So I might I don't know what I'll do. I might do something like at the end of August, the end of this month, as like a collection room tour or something like that, or I might wait till the day of the year anniversary of my channel. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I just want to point that out because I know y'all are probably used to seeing people who have watched my channel before. You're probably used to seeing a totally different backdrop, and now it's like it's pretty much the same, but it's a little bit different. You can tell. But I have my figures in way different configurations, even. So sometimes it's kind of an excuse when you're moving things around. It's just an excuse to kind of freshen things up and just give things some change is good sometimes. You know what I mean? Just a good way to kind of add some variety and like really mix things up. But I just wanted to point that out. But yeah, man, that's all I got. That's my big bad unboxing, my pile of loot for May to August, or it's August 1st today as we're recording this video. But yeah, I appreciate you all tuning in this video. I hope you're doing great, having a great day or night whenever you're watching this. May the force be with you.